is the knockout round of the NEC Challenge Championship. Hi everybody, I'm Butch Stearns of the Pulse Network, coming to you from our Norwood, Massachusetts studios. And again, this is the finals, if you will, the 6 finalists in the knockout round of the NEC Challenge. So what is the NEC Challenge? It is a year-long contest sponsored by the NFPA, done at events, done online, all around the National Electrical Code, all with the purpose of having some fun and drawing some attention to the importance, to the updates, all that goes along with the National Electrical Code. So without further ado, let's bring in one of our 6 finalists here in the knockout round. His name is Paul Holum from Elk River, Minnesota. Hi, Paul. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
Great. Congratulations on making it this far in the contest.
Well, thank you. It's really an exciting event. I don't know who's excited more, my wife or me, but
let's talk about how you got here, Paul. Now, people compete in the NEC Challenge, and they can go to necchallenge.org or they can go to necconnect.org to find out more information about next year's contest and about how we do this. It's the second year that we've done this. Did you do it online or did you do it at an event? Because you can do it at events also.
I was at an event. I was at the National Training Institute in Ann Arbor, Michigan this past summer, actually in August. And I participated at the NFPA booth there. We love our code here in Minnesota. We take it seriously. And actually this is exciting because we're always promoting to our members and to even the consumers and users, everyone out there, that the electrical code is important, and it has an effect on everyone's life. So to me, this is exciting because it's good publicity for the NFPA and for what we do here.
Great. And now, Paul, you're an electrical instructor that teaches apprentices and journeymen at the Minneapolis Electrical Jatc, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Talk a little bit about that. What do you do there?
Well, when we bring apprentices into our program, they attend school 1 day per year for a total of 1 day per week for 30 weeks out of the year. And the other days of the week, they're out working as apprentices, basically earning as they learn. So I'm here in the classroom with apprentices 8 hours a day. And I also teach journeyman wiremen update classes and different types of code and calculation classes so they can hone their skills and do a better job at what they do out there in the field as well.
Awesome. So you ready to compete in your portion of the knockout round, Paul?
Absolutely. I am set to go.
All right. I've got 50 questions right in front of me on cue cards, the same 50 questions that we were asking all 6 finalists. I'm going to read the question. They're true or false questions, fill in the blank questions, terms from Article 100 and terms from the NEC. I'm going to repeat the question twice, and then we give you an answer. You keep going as long as you keep getting them right.
Okay. Sounds good.
So here we go, Paul. Service equipment in other than dwelling units shall be legibly marked in the field with the minimum available fault current. Again, true or false? Service equipment in other than dwelling units shall be legibly marked in the field with the minimum available fault current.
That would be false. It should be maximum available.
You are correct. That was a tricky one. Nice job with that. True or false? Industrial control panel enclosures shall not be used as junction boxes, auxiliary gutters, or raceways for conductors, feeding through or tapping off to other switches or overcurrent devices or other equipment unless the conductors fill less than 60% of the cross-sectional area of the wiring space.
That should be false. I believe it's 40%.
It is false. It is 40%. Again, with the bonus questions or bonus answers. Name one, just one of the new articles in the 2014 NEC. I don't think I need to repeat that one.
One of the new articles.
Let me read it to you again, in fairness.
Okay.
Name one of the new articles in the 2014 National Electrical Code.
Okay. I will go with 393 low voltage suspended ceiling power distribution systems.
You are correct. There are 4 new articles, 393, 646, 728, and 750. The final question to get 100% right on the 50, Paul. In dwelling units, at least one receptacle outlet shall be installed in bathrooms within blank of the outside edge of each basin. Again, in dwelling units, at least one receptacle outlet shall be installed in bathrooms within blank of the outside edge of each basin.
That would be 3 feet or 36 inches.
Or 900 millimeters, Paul.
Or 9.
Congratulations, Paul. 50 for 50. You really know your National Electrical Code and are proud of it, aren't you? So you just said this at the end, Paul, but let me ask you a follow-up question to that. You know, this is a lot of fun. The NFPA has put this together for the main reason of a different way to draw some much needed attention to not only the importance of the National Electrical Code, but the fact that it's updated all the time and you need to stay current with it. How does that make you feel as someone that works in the field to train people that help save lives?
Well, it makes me feel really good to do what I do because, I mean, electrical work is so important. Electricity can be so dangerous to both the people that work with it and the end user that we have to keep our electricians and the people in the field up to date with a constantly, it's a living document. The code is a living, growing document that's constantly changing, just like everything in our society. You know, they say you buy a cell phone today and it's outdated tomorrow. The code is the same thing. It's a living document, and to be part of a facility that keeps our people up to date with what they need to know to be employable and do what they do the very best they can do makes me feel like I have a very vital role in the industry.
And how about just this contest, the idea of doing it again for the importance of it? As we all know, and you I'm sure know in your industry, you know, there are threats out there today to people that want everything out on the internet for free, but I'm sure you know the NFPA model is to have everybody that's in the industry work on the codes, and there's a cost in time and resources to do that. So to be able to do this, to keep the importance of the codes going strong and what's been done for years, again, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, as far as the contest is concerned, I'm really excited about it. I mean, I think even among us in the industry, it kind of challenges us to be on our game, and there is so many challenges out there with respect to everybody and anyone doing electrical work, whether it's the electrician coming into your home or whether it's the person installing the cord on the back of your washer or dryer. I mean, people don't realize it, but there's so many hazards involved in such simple tasks if they're not done properly, whether it's scraping the paint off the back of the dryer so you have that good continuity or whatever it may be. I mean, this is a dangerous, evolving industry, and we have to find new ways and exciting ways to reach the people out there to keep them interested in staying up to date with the changes in the codes and in the documents. And that's where this contest comes in. I know at our National Training Institute, when the NFPA had their booth set up, it really raised the excitement level about the code and raised the excitement level with respect to, you know, how well people know the code. I think it's great to challenge our membership and challenge all people involved in the electrical industry to basically know more about what it is they do for a living, you know, because a lot of people in the field look at the book and say, well, the code book just as it sits can be kind of boring. It's a lot of pages, a lot of legal language, but really it is what we do. So I love the fact that there are things like this challenge, this championship, and this event to raise the interest in getting to know the document better among those working in the industry. I mean, the world is changing so very fast. I mean, what we see tomorrow may not be anything similar to what we see today in many respects. So those that aren't willing to change and keep up with it often get left behind. And I think this event, this contest, this championship has really almost lit a new fire under the NFPA and people wanting to get to know more about the document and the codes.
Well said, Paul. Very well said. Thanks for your time.